So hi guys, this is Bob from Alice and Bob in your cryptography class, and today I'm going to talk to you about grmining.com. Now, grmining.com is a Bitcoin cloud mining service, which means you pay them Bitcoins to use their hardware, and you get a certain amount of Bitcoins every day in return for it. Now, the good thing about this site is they make payments every single day, and you can see this from this blockchain link right here on their homepage. And I have tested this site myself, and we can see here in my wallet that I've received a payment from them every single day since making an order on the 7th of November. And today I'm going to show you how to register and how to make an order on the site and how to get these 50 free gigahashes per second on your first 5-year order of 100 gigahashes or more per second. Remember, this is a limited time offer only. Anyways, let's go on the register page. Now here we have to fill in a couple of fields, and remember, each field has something you have to follow. Like here, the username is too short for Bob only, so I'm going to have to change it to something like Bob from Alice and Bob. The password has to contain a capital letter, a small letter, a number, and be length of at least 7 characters. If it is missing any one of those, you'll get an error saying that the password is incorrect. Now, here we have to put in a valid email address because we have to confirm the account once registered, and our Bitcoin address to which we want payouts to come to. Now, I'm going to go ahead and pick this one right here. So, remember, they have their terms of use here and their privacy statement. If you do not agree to any of these, then do not use their service. Now, once we register, it tells us to check our inbox for confirmation email. And as promised, we get the confirmation email. We click on the link, and it confirms our account. So, let's go ahead and log in. Now, here, this is the My Profile page. We can change our name, we can change our password, and our email address, and set if our username should be visible globally on the top 100 list. I'm going to set this to false for now because I don't want other people to see my name in this top 100 list. Another important fact is that the Bitcoin address is listed here that we entered at registration time. If we ever need to switch it, I've already asked this for my other account, we have to email the support team so they change it. There's some sort of a security feature of theirs. But anyways, let's move on. We have no orders right now, so we're going to click here to make an order. And this takes us to the order page. Now, on the order page, we see that there are 3 months, 6 months, 5 months, and 3 months, 6 months, 5-year, and 5-year future hash power contracts. Now, these are all clear. We order a contract for 3, 6 months, or 5 years, and it starts from the time that our order is validated on their site. For this future hash power, we order it, and it starts on the specific date. That's the difference. And only order this if you really want to order this future hash power. Now, we're just going to scroll down a bit on the site to look at the income calculator because these guys are very transparent. Now, they show us here their fees in their calculator area. So, they tell us, please take pooling fees and maintenance costs into consideration. So, minus 7.5% on anything that we get in this calculation. We're going to say we want to order 150 gigahashes, and at the current exchange rate and difficulty factor, we're going to calculate the income. Now per month, it's $21 for this difficulty. Now, to calculate our actual income, we multiply this by 0.925 to take these fees into consideration. And we should get a pretty accurate amount which we will earn. Now, let's move on to making the actual order. We're going to go ahead here and we're going to select the 5-year hash power contract. And we're going to set it to 100 gigahashes, and we're going to submit the order. It'll ask us if we want to proceed, and we're going to confirm. It tells us here how much we have to transfer, and they say exact because they check if you transferred exactly this amount. And they tell us which address we have to transfer it to. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to copy this amount into our client, and we're going to paste that here. We're going to go ahead and copy their address and also paste it into our client. And we're going to click send. No, this may take a second. Now we're going to let this work in the background. Now it also states here that we have to enter the transaction ID of the payment into the inactive orders table on our profile page. Now, this transaction ID is nothing but the hash of the transaction, which our client should return. Now, see, Electrum or Bitcoin QT would return this. If you use a Bitcoin QT, you'll have -000 at the end, and you should just remove this -00 at the end to get the actual transaction ID. If you're using another client which does not use, which does not return you your transaction ID. So anyways, we go on blockchain.info and we look up our sending wallet. In this case, this is going to be my sending wallet. And we're going to notice right here, we ended up making a transfer to them. And this right here is the transaction ID. Right here. So what we do is copy this right here, go back to grmining.com, go into my profile, and we'll notice right here we have it set, or we don't have it set yet. We set it here, we click paste, and we'll see confirmation is pending. Now, we wait for this confirmation we wait for 6 confirmations, and this should activate within the hour sometime. So after about an hour, we check back in to see how many confirmations we have, and once we have over 6 confirmations, then we should check the site, whether it's updated. I'm just going to refresh the site. And we can see here under the active orders tab, so let's move from the orders pending validation tab to the active orders tab, and there we can see our orders, how they're working. Now, this is the 100 gigahash order that I paid for, and we can see how the payout is accumulating. And this second one is the 50 free gigahashes because it was a 5-year order. And these payments come every day as long as the amount accumulated is above the minimum transaction value for Bitcoins, which is somewhere around 5,000 Satoshis. So there's one last thing I would like to tell you guys about, and it's this referral bonus. Now here in the menu we have an extra page called referral bonus or referrals, and here we have a couple of links. Now when we set this on a forum or anywhere and somebody clicks on our link, they will have, and they register after clicking on the link, they will register with us as the referrer. And this is a very good thing for us, because if they make an order, then we will get a bonus from it. Now, I just registered, so I'm a registered user, and I have 0%. But as soon as there's 1 to 50, as soon as I have 1 to 50 referrals, I get a 5% bonus. This means if Alice were to register and make an order of 100 gigahashes, and she was my first person to register, then I would automatically receive 5 gigahashes for free, because I get 5% of what she orders. Now, the more referrals we have, the higher this bonus gets, as we can see here, 7.5% and eventually 10%. So this is a really great way to make money just through a little advertising. A link to the site is right in the description of this video. If you like this video, you can always make a donation to me. My Bitcoin wallet address is also in the description. And I wish you guys some happy mining at grmining.com.